So, here we are again. What are we doing? What we've been up to? Mad about Hat here. Coming in with more. This is not news. The difference of Zack Snyder's Superman compared to James Gunn. Now, why am I doing this? Because there is the rumor going round on the interweb that if the Saudis buy Warner Brothers, Zack Snyder's universe will come back. Now, I don't think that's actually true. I'm sorry for my chair. However, what I want to say is, James Gunn, this is your downfall. It's your downfall. You created a Superman film. I love the actors, actually, I must say. Con Sweat is very good. I grew up with Smallville, for example, and of course, Richard Donner's original Superman with Christopher Reeve is great. Not great. It's fantastic. I love Superman 1 and 2, especially. I love the character of Zod. But like, I've also heard rumors going around that Tom Welling, who played Kane in Lucifer, and also played Clark Kent Superman in Smallville, it's been rumored for Batman. No. You cannot play Superman and also Batman. What are we doing? What are we doing? I have no idea. What I want to say on this is this. James Gunn did not like the character of Superman. He's also admitted this. He didn't know how to write it. They offered him a film in 2018, I think he said in an interview. And then in the end, he said no. He said that he got the script going for Superman 2025 because of his dog. Now, I have a dog. If you need a dog to demonstrate what to do with Superman, dude, you got problems, man. And Man of Tomorrow, Brainiac, Matt Smith is apparently has been rumored. I was going to make a video on this, but actually I'm going to combine both together. I think Matt Smith would be a great Brainiac. The point is, James Marsden's, if you don't know, guys, I'm a huge fan of Buffy and Angel. James Marsden's played Spike. I think it's one of the greatest characters ever written, me personally. There's a lot of Man of Steel comics. And Zack Snyder went in a completely different direction. Now, the comparison I'm trying to make here is that with Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, I went to the cinema. I had two choices. I had Star Trek Into Darkness or Man of Steel. I did not like the first scenes. I actually wanted to walk out the cinema. And it was not against Russell Crowe's performance or anything like that. I was like, nah, this is not. No. I stayed, of course. I watched the whole film. Of course, I love Henry Cavill as Superman and everything else. However, when I watched, I was not angry. I was just like, oh, come on, guys. Seriously. And why? I just thought it was too quick. It was like you're trying to get from this to that. That's what I don't like about Man of Steel, among other things. But the point is, like, you're making it in the sense of you like, Okay, the fans know, so let's go from here to here to here very quickly. You can have some new fans. So just do the story how it should be. Okay, we're not going to get into Marlon Brando with Superman, the original Superman, but that's what I thought when I was in the cinema. But when I saw James Gunn's Superman of 2025, I was angry. I was angry, and then I watched it a second time with my family, and I was angry as well. I was really angry. You do not need to put other characters with Superman if you know Superman. Now, I've never read the comics. I don't know. I grew up with I don't know if you guys know, there was a black and white series. And it's like, the intro is like, the Man of Steel, Superman, dun, 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 and it goes into it. So why are people calling now for the Snyderverse? It's not about, I think, the Snyderverse. It's about Henry Cavill as well. That ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. But it does prove a point when people were complaining constantly and saying that Henry Cavill never got his shot as to be real Superman. And now people are saying, oh, bring back the Snyderverse. Now, if you're doing that when you were complaining before, the new stuff must be shit. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't know if anyone listening understands what I'm saying or also has any knowledge of this, but it's true. And the rumor as well about Tom Welling coming as Batman. I don't know if this has come from him or his sources or anything like that. But dude, you cannot go from playing Superman to Batman. Come on, seriously. At this point, I prefer Jensen Ackles. If you don't know, guys, he was in Supernatural, and he also did the voice of Batman in some as Batman. But again, we can go into so many things. I mean, there's a rumor online that he's being considered. Jensen Ackles, I think he would be great, to be honest. The Long Halloween, Justice League, War World. And he also voiced Jason Todd, Red Hood, in Batman, under the Red Hood. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Tom Welling, I can't. But again, we can go into James Gunn's. Why are you going with Brave and the Bold? Because you like it. There's many things in life I like. Okay. I don't always get to do them. Why? Because it's life. You have to cater to your audience. Especially when you've got this type of franchise going on. So what are you doing? Then we've also got Batman Part 2, I think it's called, from Matt Reeves with Robert Pattinson. I don't get it. It's a very bizarre scenario because whomever buys Warner Brothers, you know, they got a lot of stuff to sort out. There's the Saudis. A lot of stuff to sort out. I do not want Zack Snyder's universe back. And again, it's not about me against him or anything like that. I want James Gunn gone, personally. I don't like anything he's doing. I don't like Peacemaker. I don't like actually the scenario of Man of Tomorrow. Oh yeah, we got to put Lex Luthor because I love Nicholas Hoult as an actor. Good for you. Well done, James. Fantastic. Tell me guys what you think and let me know. And I will see you later.